up, y'all? Nice brisk fall morning up here in the Ozarks. Gonna do a little hiking today. Still way too dry out here to do any waterfall hikes, so we're gonna get us a little fall foliage hike in at the Arkansas Sphinx. Last fall I did a hike here, and there's two different ways to get to the Sphinx. Last fall I did route number 1, and got up there, saw lots of color, and gonna come back today and do route number 2 for you. So this is the parking area along the highway. Just going in that direction is Haw Creek Falls, and then going back this direction facing towards the southwest will take you to Hagerville. So with me today is my good buddy Backflip David, as usual, and got a car coming. Route number 2 starts, if you follow the late Rick Henry, which I do. He gave us this parking area over here and starting point for route number 2. You can park over here across the highway, but I find this to be a whole lot easier parking right over there. So I'll just show you where this is. This is it. So real quick, this is the road. You would take that road to go to Hobo Falls, and then, you know, the Ozark Highlands Trail, all that up there. You go way past that and you get up into a lot of waterfall hikes up there, Cow Creek and things like that. So that's where we are, and this is where the trail starts. So if you're driving along, especially if you're coming from the other way, you'll want to have this point marked. This does get really soggy here during wet season. Right now it's pretty dry, but you can see it's pretty rough parking. So we just parked it over there, but you look for this yellow gate, and the trail starts here. You go past that and get going. So I'm going to have all these coordinates marked for you in the blog post. I'll have a link to the blog post in my description for this video. Probably have a GPS track for you. So this hike, route number 2 to get to the Arkansas Sphinx, is 1.27 miles each way. It's not as steep as route number 1, but it's longer. But going this way, we're going to come out on the mountain way up above the Sphinx and have a really great panoramic view. And so that's why we're doing this today. That, and last year I told you I'd do this for you. So here we go. All right, let's go get it. So just to give you an idea, this trail looks like an old ATV trail, logging trail or something, but it's just right up the hill, and the first part of this is a good bit of elevation gain. But pretty clear trail. I mean, you know, it's a little grown up, so you might want some insect spray, but I think this is supposed to get up here and flatten out. But right now we're getting a little workout. So okay, so that trail is going to come out into this field here, this open field that's been cut. I'm guessing that this probably is always cut like this, and you're going to go all the way across to the other end of it. And once you get to this other end, the map says that the trail keeps going, but the GPS track that I'm using breaks off to the left. So we're going to find out kind of where that is, figure it out. So again, I'm going to go ahead and post the GPS track I'm using in the blog article, so you'll have that. Okay, so we just came from that direction across this field, and this is going to be hard to see. So I've dropped a pin right here, and it doesn't really look like much of a trail. It's pretty overgrown, but you see David up there, and we've decided, looking at our GPS track, this has to be it. This is the only thing that resembles any kind of trail at all. It's just really overgrown. So we'll follow this, and we're going to keep going. Out of the woods, coming up on this, about to get rewarded. Oh yeah. Whew. This is the first part. Can't see the Sphinx yet, but man, what a view. Wow. Here we are. This is the view we were looking for. Oh man. Look out there. So looking down, there's the Sphinx. We're quite a ways above it. So we're gonna go down there to it. So this view here, this is the reason why we took route number 2. And I gotta tell you, I don't think it's worth it. Wouldn't be doing anybody a service if I didn't tell you this. So that trail we just took is so overgrown. It's basically a bushwhack. I mean, it's just, I've got stuff, look, I've got stuff stuck to my pants. I mean, it's basically, I wouldn't even call it a trail. It's basically a bushwhack through the woods. There's trees falling down over what would be a trail. I mean, the only reason we came this way is for this particular view, and because I told you I would. But also, this view, I mean, you can take route number 1 and get up to the Sphinx, and then just take the trail up the hill to this part. You don't have to do route number 2. So we're gonna go down to the Sphinx, and we're just gonna keep going. We're not going back through that so-called trail that we just took. I honestly, guys, I can't recommend that route to anybody. Not unless somebody comes through there, cleans it out, does a burn or something. Y'all are gonna be mad at me if you go that way. So we're gonna go down route number 1 and take the road back. When I first read Rick Henry's blog post about this, that's the same thing he did. He took route number 2 and then took route number 1 back, and I was just thinking, like, Rick, why in the world would you do that? Well, it makes sense now. I get it. That's what we're gonna do. So you've been warned. Route 2, not worth it. Just keeping it real, guys. So now that I've got all that out of the way, all the disclaimers out of the way, I will say these rocks up here are really cool, and if you do take route number 1 up to the Sphinx, I do recommend that you take the trail all the way up to the top of this and see the things up here. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's just, you don't have to do route number 2 to do this. So we're gonna look around up here and then make our way down the hill to the Sphinx. And here we are at the Arkansas Sphinx. There's David. And I gotta say, even the trail coming from the big overlook down to here, pretty overgrown. So it's October 20th. I would not recommend taking any part of that trail until at least the middle of November. It's pretty overgrown. You can see there's still a lot of green up here. Even looking out into the valley, there's still a lot of green. Not as much color as I expected to see. Driving out here, there was a lot, but you get up here and it's really not as much as I thought. But yeah, there's the Sphinx. We'll get over here, get you a view this side. The valley out there. Also, I'll say that now that I've been up to the big vista up there on the top of the mountain, I mean, it's nice, but to me it's not worth the extra effort compared to the view we have here. So that's just my opinion. Some people may disagree. Okay, so we're down here at the base of it, and this is just a really wild rock formation. And it's really big, so you can't miss the window here. Peek through there. Pretty cool. Some say natural erosion, some say glaciers, I say aliens. But so there it is, Arkansas Sphinx, and the trail just, it wraps around and it just keeps going. And we're about to go straight down this hill here, hit the road, and take the road back. It's only maybe 1.5 miles back to parking area number 2 where we are, which 1.5 miles of road is a whole lot better than 1.25 miles of what we just went through. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we came down Route 1, just like I said, and this is where it comes out on the road. So if you want to see a video on what the number 1 route looks like, just hit that card up in the top right corner, and that's the video for my other hike here. I'll also have a link to that video down in the comments in the video description, along with a link to the blog post for that and for this one. But this is where that trail starts. Update to that one is it used to just be orange paint. Now there's a pink ribbon. Neither of those will last forever, but there are some stacked rocks here. So if you're looking for this trail, that's where it is on this road. And I wasn't prepared to talk about this, so I don't remember the name of this road, but I'll pop it up in the we'll pop up here when I edit this video. But right up here is the parking area for Route 1. It's not really a parking area, it's more like a wide spot in the road. Yeah, like that's it right there. So we're gonna hike on out down this road, hit the highway back to the truck. It's about 1.5 miles, and we'll see when we get there. There goes Travis, our hero. What are the odds? So we see our buddy Travis from waterfalls in Arkansas and other cool places. That's Jez Rogers' partner in crime. He was taking a group of friends up to do Route 1 of the Arkansas Sphinx, and we run right into him, and he gives us a ride back down here. So thank you, Travis, much appreciated, my friend. So that's it, we're back to the truck. And by the way, that was going to be a much longer walk than I remember it being. So happy we ran into Travis. So we are going to head on out now, but there you go. I mean, there's route number 2 for the Arkansas Sphinx. I cannot recommend that route to anyone, just being honest. Someone will probably disagree with me. Travis agrees with me, but there you go. Route 2 Sphinx, don't do it. Thanks for watching.